Welcome to this. Uh, I believe it's best of 5 series between Wind and Rain versus OG. I'm just hearing every occasional little bit of weird sound coming out, so that was weird. Uh, yeah, so we have Wind and Rain versus OG. For the TI8 European qualifiers, as they only have one seed, it's a best of finals, best of 5 in the grand finals is what I meant to say. Oh, that's what it is.
What did you expect?
Sim. I believe I've done another best of 5 series. I think it was VP Liquid. That's the only other one. Okay, into the game though. Pardon me, so sorry. We have Wind Ranger Milan, Ritsu Spectre, Forev Nature's Prophet, which I believe is playing the position 3. Whoops, that's the wrong team. Playing the position 3, not and having Nature's Prophet play the position 4, but let's get into the fight. Arnold with the Flame Guard already up on Ember Spirit. Power Shot, it just tears it off. Jerax has leveled up the Winter's Splinter Blast to just deal damage into the creeps and as well as Forev. We also have Kitterak on Warlock. Milan, I thought that was going to come in. Top lane is almost killing Forever now. He's just got one more Nether Blast in him, but he's going to kill him off with the auto attacks there. He does. Jerax getting the slow onto Milan as well as more damage. He might be able to secure the kill, and then this will secure them 2 bounty runes, both the top ones as well as 2 or 1 bottom. This will be beautiful. They don't secure the kill, but he's very, very low, and they're going to run the creep. Ah, my bad. I thought that was OG creep that they're going to run over and secure the deny with, but I am blind. It's 3 bounties in the way of OG. Just to finish off the hero introductions, Death Prophet Real. Big Daddy No-Tail playing the hard 5 since since S4 and Fly left. Interesting. Ana on the Ember Spirit, Jerax on the Winter Wyvern, C6? C6? Yeah, sure, that's his name. C6 is playing the Magnus, position 3, and we have Topsun in the mid lane, going up against Brile as a Pugna. Okay, so that's that. And now just for the fun of a game. Magnus's was pretty sure he was picked first, if not second. Little bit weird. Ana's Ember Spirit was picked later than that, I do so believe, but either way. They essentially 9th picked the Winter Wyvern. Yeah. They just didn't have the Death Prophet, I believe. I know I'm going over a bit more of the drafting. Just making just giving a bit of commentary on it while there is not a lot happening besides arrows and just top lane getting absolutely the arse handed to them because of arrows. Like, there's not much more to say, honestly. Besides top lane getting a fair bit of last hits in the mid lane. Pretty good by him. And yeah, Milan getting slowed down. Arno getting stun off, but he's also died. Jerax might be able to get a double kill with the slow on top of him. He doesn't have Windrun anymore. He secures the double kill. Ember Spirit has a health pot. I don't know whether he will give it to Jerax, to be honest. I think he would just run. Or kill himself. Okay, little bit weird. I thought he might be able to just run up and away, but you know, whatever. He knows stuff. I don't. He's a smarter player than me. Root coming out onto the two Nature's Prophet things. Bane goes down in the bottom lane. And we still have a reasonably even mid lane. Meanwhile, Ana, he's struggling in terms of last hits, especially against the Spectre. Spectre score. Milan, he's already popped the Wind Run, he's only got 3 seconds of it, so he will fall here to Ana. Beautiful. That's a fair bit of money that he needs to come back into it. Jarek's just going to push the wave out. That way the wave gets pushed underneath the tower, then the tower pushes it back. Especially with the double wave here, it's going to deal a bit of damage to the tower. Maybe not a lot, especially not without having a siege creep with it, but it's going to deal with their current problem of them being right underneath the tower. But obviously that's kind of where Jarex is always going to be putting it, with the Splinter Blast always causing it to go there, which isn't necessarily good nor bad. Like, it's hard. It's hard to say, okay? Obviously it's harder for Nature's Prophet to last hit, but it's also riskier. They could have an easier time to rotate in and cause it to take a kill, especially once Spectre gets a level in Haunt. Then it becomes even easier. Death Prophet doesn't even need to TP up, sort of thing. The Spectre doesn't even need to TP up. I do like the matchup between Bane and Ritsu. I just missed that kill in the mid lane. I'm assuming it's just a 2 Siphon Souls expended plus a Crypt Swarm. So maybe he decrypted himself by accident when he was going for a kill onto Death Prophet himself. It's usual things to happen. Either way, what I was saying, I like that No Tail when in Feeble over Nightmare. Ritsu hits very low already, minus 60 damage. He doesn't even hit. That's why he's double leveled it up. He can't get last hits on his own. He just needs to hope that his passives allow him to get last hits in the time that he has Enfeeble on him. Obviously, that's a little bit hard to do, but at the same time, he does it. I guess, or trying to do it. There is a lot of, what are they called? Nature's Call? Treants. But where's the protector of them? Haha. Jarex is just going to start auto-attacking into Forever. He's really low, but he's starting the TP already. He knows that he's probably going to be fine. If Arnold was there, he might have been able to secure the kill, but they look like they're just going to go for the bear. I'm not good at remembering names. They look like they're just going to go for the Shrine. Jarex decides to sack and just slow this down, but he's there, and there we go. Sorry. My bad for hitting the mic. Top Sun, he's just a little bit further ahead in terms of last hits, but net worth, he's considerably further ahead. What? That confuses me. Alright, Forever, he's going really well. 31 and 22. That is insane! This is, I just finished watching the EG vs Cole game. I believe that, Sumail had roughly the same score. I think it was like 40-20 as a mid TA, let alone being in the side lane, being pressured by a support and a core. So him being able to secure that many last hits and denies, namely the denies part of it, is insanity to me. He's playing really well. Milan, he gets rooted up, pushed out, but because they have no more stuns, he's just being able to escape. Jarex might have been able to secure the kill. He got out really low. He might have been. I don't know. Look, I'm not the smart player here. I yell, I cast. Yeah, that's all I do. Magnus, he probably wants to level up a bit more into Empower. Just so that when Arna's in the mid game, because I don't think that they're gonna go. Oh, No Tail's in a lot of trouble now. For overseer down here as well. C6 is just gonna charge out of the entrapment sprout, and just be okay. Beautiful rotation. Just TP's down with his mushroom thing. I don't know what it's called. Teleportation. Really? Root coming out onto Milan. He's getting ran down now with the Flame Guard active. They don't have enough damage to block it, so he's just going to secure the kill. But he might fall in the end anyway. There it is. Told ya. Knew it. I knew it from the beginning. Probably they're just getting a bit more damage down to the tower. This is why I like the hero and why he's just a bit of an arse. He could just run up to the tower and Q it. He probably won't just run up and do it out of nowhere, but he can do it. Enfeeble out onto Ritsu again. He's got 8 damage now. 8. Committing 2 Flame Revenants straight out, trying to even see forever. They secured another one, but it has the root, so he can secure the kill. That is actually really good. But he's used all 3 Revenants. He has no more mana. He probably has to not be happy with this. He's going Ring into Maelstrom. That is perfect. I personally, Bugner Billfall, not a fan of Battle Fury on Ember Spirits. I'm happier with the magic builds, but it is also a very weird topic of conversation.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Because he doesn't need the Battle Fury when he has a... Oh god, Risk just TPing straight into Bugner. He's just bursting down. He needs to get the Flame Guard Life Drain off before he falls, but he can't. Winter Wyvern dies in the backlines to Forever as well. Sorry, I just got caught up in my own bullshit of trying to explain what I mean. With the Empower on Magnus, he can just chuck it onto Ember Spirit before the fight, and he doesn't need the Battle Fury because he's got it there, minus the actual stats of it, but increases your damage anyways by about 50% at level 4, so more than likely that'll be more damage than it would be on a Battle Fury. So there is that. Obviously not that great for farming, relying on C6, but what you gotta do. Whereas Spectre, he is coming up to the probably gonna start wanting the Radiance very shortly. As he is the only agility hero on his team, I think he's gonna go for a ring and then into the thing. There's a smack out from Chopsun and Big Daddy. No does RP a skewer straight into the team. Holy mother of God! Jarek's coming in the back lines as well. Golem is dropped. Brill is being able to live with the life drain coming out. Siphon Soul, sorry, coming out. Jarek's is going to TP away. He does secure it. And oh, the Shockwave almost hitting onto Brill. With the Veil plus the Grappify, that's 60... Is that 85% magic damage? Am I bad at math or is that 85%?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Like... that's why they picked the Death Prophet for the mid. By the way, once they hit level 6 and Top Sun starts to life drain him, he can just silence him. As you can see, a nice little line drawn on your map by Milan, showing where exactly they want to be playing and that they want to be in the top lane. No tail. He doesn't have a level in sleep at the moment, so it's kind of annoying, but he gets his brain sap off. Does not secure the route onto Milan, but Milan already knows that his life is probably forfeit. And that he's just gonna say, guys, live and remember me, please. Ana, he's got the ring, he's got bottle as well. I don't know if I touched on that before. Brill, he's gonna go in on Ana. Ana has one charge left on his thing, and he's just gonna fall before he can even try and get it off because of the silence. In the meantime, Pugner, he should probably just be pushing the bottom lane. Milan, he's coming down now, but what's that gonna do? He has a shackle shot though. That's the problem for top side. He secures the tower kill, but he also is going to pay for his life. There it is. In the meantime, top lane, we got a Fiend's Grip out onto Spectre. Is it going to be able to? Is it going to be enough to kill him though? With the damage from Jarex, he doesn't have fire. He doesn't have the flight anymore. He's scanning out with the courier. He might. He secures the Winner's Curse. That's going to be enough. Ana comes in. I was thinking that was going to be enough range for the Brain Tap to come in, but they had to commit such a big ultimate for it to just try and secure the kill onto Ritsu, which is not feeling great. I was gonna say it's a pretty even game so far, going really well for both and/or either team. Oh bloody A, sorry, my bad. No Tail, still no level in sleep. He might get it next level, I would expect, just so it's there, just so he can be able to disable someone as they're running away. Maybe they won't be able to reach such a far distance next time. Milan going the Maelstrom on the position for Wind Ranger. Obviously, it's an amplification of the damage. They see Forever down here as well. Actually, Pugna. He wants to do something about it, but because Pugna can't do Pugna. Because Forever can't do anything about it just yet. They can see them on the wards as well. Top Sun, he just needs to go. He's already TP'd out. Wind Ranger in a little bit of trouble, but C6 doesn't really want to commit the ultimate. Especially when there is so little backup there. Only Jirax with the auto attacks and Ana. Ana, speaking of which, TP's back. He's going to come back down in a second. They probably could assume there's a ward in this area, but all the same, they're not going to try. Arnold seems to know that exactly where Milan is. Milan is playing a dangerous game. He sees Jerax. He's going to get the stun off straight into the ultimate as well. Teleport coming in from Forev. He sees him. Arna, he just needs to go. Why are you staying here last hitting you? This is not the right play. He silences up from the Orchid and he's just going to fall. The Spectre comes up as well. And Pugna just needs to push out the bottom tier 1. Yeah, tier 2. It's the at least we're making a trade face that they're having here. It's not great, but no, it's not. It's not at all. They're not even going to make the trade because they can't. Critics down here, they still haven't popped the level 1 Warlock ulti. So with this bounty being here, with this ward, they can know exactly where their enemy is. They can assume that there's still a couple mid, a couple in the jungle, sorry. C6 is in a little bit of trouble now, I believe. Forever plus Milan is in the mid lane. Top Sun decrepifying himself to be able to get a bit more of the life drain off, while Siphon Soul was used on Big Daddy No Tail to try and get a bit of distance. C6 almost being able to come into range with the RP. Would have been some big plays. Top Sun. Nothing's gonna happen. He's just gonna start queuing the tower. What is that called? Nether blasting the tower. Decrepify onto the Wind Ranger, but he just doesn't get. Oh, if he got the brain tap off in time with the Decrepify, that would have been such insane damage that I would call hacks. There goes the tower. Scratch that. Tower's still alive. He's gonna fall in a second. There it is. Go. There. That's the boys. All right. So, Aetherlent on Pugna. That is good. He's going for Blink Dagger next. I do appreciate that. I love Blink Daggers on heroes that need mobility. As who doesn't? Top Sun, he just puts a Q into the tower. Nether ward on top of the cliff. Forever coming in behind him though. Silence up onto Pugna. He's already decrepified himself. He gets a bit more. Gets to keep himself alive a little bit longer. Top Sun is just going to be in a bit of trouble now. Fiend's Grip coming out onto that profit while Milan is barely living. Arna going to try and secure the kill onto Milan. He does keep Kitaraka just dropping the golem and trying to slow up the enemy. What can he do? RP has still got no mana for it after that skewer, empowering Arna plus the shockwave to keep trying to go into Brill. This life Siphon Soul doesn't heal him up nearly enough, and the golem saves the tower basically. Alright. That was a lot for a lot. I say a lot for a lot. It's just such a weird game already. Um, right, if I just had to make a comment on, because I haven't, because I don't do the drafting, if I had to make a comment on which team that I believe is going to have the stronger mid to late game, I think it is going to be Wind and Rain. The magic damage burst coming out from the Pugna Brain Sap combo is going to be insanity, but once they get BKBs online, he probably has to go on Spectre, and they're going it on Brill, and Forever will probably pick one up after this Shadowblade. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. Once they pick them up, it's going to be pretty hard. You're going to be able to burst down heroes like Windranger, like Ana did. Holy DDs. He knew there was something going on in the mid. Spectre obviously being committed already. Death Prophet is in a little bit of trouble. Jerax should be okay. Roshan is getting a little bit low. They've got Fatal Bonds on top of him, as well as Ana and Top Thunder, so this is a really not great time to be fighting. But you know what you do, Top Sun. He's sucking the life out of what's his face, Death Prophet, Nature's Prophet. Just cancelled his TP. Milan will fall to Ana, and they're going to secure the Roshan. In the meantime, Nature's Prophet, he just TP's bot. Ana has the... Hey, just... God. The spam. Alright, okay, no tail. He must know that Spectre's up here somewhere. He sees it. He's going to see the Q trail. There it is. But the courier's not going to be fast enough to scout him out. He just needed a little bit more. The tower, top tier 1 is going to go down. Top Sun doesn't even bother queuing it. He just knows it's already gone with the damage coming out from Ana and C6. C6 going pipe next. Obviously, it's a pretty good idea. It's always just a good idea in general. Jerax keeping out bottom lane. He'll be able to get out forever, not being able to do much after the silence and auto attacks coming in. Maybe he'll consider a Scythe of Ice eventually. Probably third item. Orchid, Shadowblade, BKB, Scythe of Ice. Maybe that's the way he'll do it. Overall, unsure. But OG, they have the Aegis, so they're just going to push their advantage with it. No, Tail playing so aggressive, I didn't even notice that, he was just patrolling here. They're just trying to knock down towers. Winter's Curse coming out onto the Nature's Prophet, he's going to be in a world of hurt. He doesn't have his ult, doesn't have his ult. His Sprout comes out, but he's got his TP, but he was about to TP up, but they didn't have, because of the silence onto No-Tail, they didn't have any other way of stopping the CP, so the RP had to be committed to ensure the kill. Which is, well, as much as it is still a death, it's two big ultimates in the Winter's Curse and the RP used to ensure the kill on a Nature's Prophet. Really well played by him to silence the Bane to allow him to be able to get out. I probably would have silenced the Magnus and still bloody just got nightmared up like a stinking idiot. But hey. Just hey. How's it going? Death Prophet with the Yules plus Hood. I don't know who's going to go pipe for them, so I might expect Brill to eventually, but he definitely wants the BKB first. Top Sun, he is got the Blink Dagger now. It's going to be hard to keep track of him, sadly. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get better with the camera controls and whatnot. Haste popped on Thompson. Probably has enough damage to burst down to 4 but he's TPing out now. He does not want to be caught down here, and he just wants to deal some damage to the bottom tier 2. Just look at the way he's running. Just trying to scout it out. Just seeing where... Trying to find Nature's Prophet is all that was. Which was exceedingly... Just weird. With Top Sign just being left alone here to his own devices of the Nether Blast, securing the bottom tier 2, There it is. Mid
Radiant's bottom tower is
fight
falling.
going to be erupting in the top part of this jungle. No Tail just walking uphill into no vision is very dangerous in general. General time, Ana, he tries to come up, but he's a little bit too late.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Aegis being reclaimed in a minute, so they might want to try and push in the mid lane in this last little minute that they have. But Windranger is also up here alone. Jerax has found him. His Winter Curses immediately. He's got the Wind Run going, so he's going to keep himself alive for a little bit longer. But Ana is going to see it come in with the Jesus, with the Remnant plus the Starlight of Fist, killing him immediately. So yeah, they might push in the mid lane. Swears, they might. Look at it. Top Sun just pretty much just doing it on his own, which is why I'm being a sarcastic asshole. I expected Ember Spirit Ana to be here, but
middle tower is under attack.
nope. Jerax is here as well. He's got the Blink Dagger now. Because he's the position 4 player on OG, he gets a little bit of an easy time, Milan. Cast Wind Run. They're going to secure the tower kill, and Ana will lose Aegis.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Now, going Liquid Sphere after Yules. I just hate Ember Spirit sometimes. Just the way they build. It's something that the hero needs, but just go right click damage. BKB coming out next on Nature's Prophet as I suspected. Maybe on the Liquid Sphere might be pretty good. Escaping the Winter's Curse. Jerax almost finds him. Decides not to. Milan ulting out onto Magnus. He's probably going to fall because the Kitarax slow is bloody intense. To say the least. He didn't even bother skewering out because he probably just accepted the fact he's going to die. Which, you know, sucks. But at least you can accept it. He's in a world of fun. No Tail getting gone on by the Forev. He's going to be saved by Ana. Ritsu ulti coming out onto the Jerax. Beautiful Warlock Golem ulti coming out straight onto Ember Spirit with the slowing him down. Life Spirit, Cyber Cell coming out as well as the Death Rover ulti onto the Winter Wyvern. Ember Spirit will fall as well. Really aggressive plays coming out from OG, even though they have their Magnus dead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So it was a little bit weird, and Top Sun was nowhere to be found. So that was just a little bit weird, but you know.
Dire's
What are we gonna do?
middle is under attack.
C60 has a Yule Scepter now as well as a pipe, going for VKB next. Yeah, sure. I'll buy it. Dagon coming out onto the Pugna. Spectre with the Radiance and the Ring of Cooler that I suspected. As I said, if you're the only agility hero on your team and you just pick it up, it gives you a bit of armor, bit of mana regeneration, your team will love you, and it just makes pushing in the early to mid game a little bit easier, having your creeps last, an extra tower hit. Just, you can keep going for like, maybe another 3 to 4 seconds, I think it is. Maybe even longer. I don't know. I'm not that smart. Comes down to it. Wind Ranger getting going on with the Winter's Curse. Top Sun coming in with all of her damage. All of his damage, I suspect. C6. I mean, just look at Pugna. Is that a male character or not? Jesus, I'm only seeing trees. Alright, top lane though. Nature's Prophet, he's running aggressively. They have sentry towards down, so if No Tail saw him, he'd probably get slept Phoenix Grip and have some TP rotation coming in from the Pugna specifically. He just moved that in because he saw the things up top, but obviously No Tail getting silenced up immediately. TP rotations coming in immediately. He might fall, but he's going to get the return kill. Holy mother of damage coming out from Top Sun. That is a lot of damage. Ritsu. Now, yeah, okay. So I'm just going to comment about a lot of things all the time because that's the way I do this. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Nature's Prophet dies. Secures the kill on Bane. Not great overall, in terms of value trading. Obviously, Nature's Prophet going 4th or 5th on the net worth, while Bane is last. So, why do this? Why do that? Why would you risk... Oh, risk your life, that's the wrong word for it. Why would you want to die for a kill when you know that they have an area that they can TP to right here? And quite honestly, it's because they just want to give Ritsu a bit more time to get farmed. Like, their late game on OG is basically hope. They have to hope that the RP and the Winter's Curse and the Netherblast follow-up and all the damage that Arna puts out is good enough for them to win the fight. Whereas, God, there's so nothing happening, like, sound-wise. There it is, Exorcism committed already, Winter's Curse, he will fall. Pugna getting gone on by Top Sun, Ritsu as well as Brill. RP coming out from C6, beautiful double RP, Forever going on the Bane in the back lines. Warlock gone drops straight onto Bane as well as the Pugna just to ensure they can't get the life drain up. C6 looks to be in a lot of trouble. Ritsu's just going to chase him down with the Q. Spectral Daggers securing the kill, Ember Spirit not dealing nearly enough damage as I just mentioned. Wind Ranger will fall though. With the ultimate already committed, they can't Roche, is the problem. So instead, Ember Spirit might just have a bit of fun. Yeah, no. So yeah, Winter Weapon picked up immediately at the start of the fight. They need that damage from the Winter's Curse and the RP and the Armor. Ember Spirit to just gel for the late game fights to work. Like you saw it there. As much damage as Arna has on his own to be able to pick off the Wind Ranger and the Nature's Prophet, he and the Warlock, he can't pick off Death Prophet and Spectre on his own. He needs his team. Which is why I'm saying this, like he needs the help of the Winter's Curse or the help of the RP to be able to ensure their eventual deaths. Like, it's just solid play. And obviously, Pugna got a little bit aimed at that fight as well with the ulti. Unlucky, not getting nearly as much of the ulti off as you'd like, getting stunned up by him. But now, with a 22-second cooldown, and not having real any more benefits besides just being permanently up on, holy mother. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at the distance there. Jurix, he's just still scouting it out, just making sure that his team can be able to ensure the Roshan on their own. They don't really want to contest because they don't have Exorcism. That's one thing I should be touching on. Blink Dagger onto Death Prophet as well as the BKB finished. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think he had it last fight, but still something worth mentioning. Arna has Aegis, going Octarine Core next. He probably wants to finish Mjolnir soon. Flame Guard up. Maybe? I don't know. Pugna, he has the cheese. He's just gonna walk around like a boss. Level 3, 4, 3, Dagon. +3 to all attributes. That's such a small thing of the Dagon, isn't it? +3 all attributes. Oh, that is hilarious. Sleeping on the Wind Ranger illusions. They see the real one. Arna coming in from the back. How am I meant to cast as fast as that happens? It's physically impossible. Skewer coming in onto the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet heals himself up, or I believe that might have been Magnus. Either way, Ember Spirit heals him up, and they're going to root him up, and the Brain Sapping, he will fall. Ember Spirit on the meat hand. Little bit stuck inside of this route. Seeing as he does not have Calling Blade or Battle Fury, he can't cut it down, which is the one downside of having the Empower from Magnus and not the actual Battle Fury. Actually, no, that's a major consideration that I probably would have been having earlier on in the game, but I'm too stupid to be paying attention to it all at the moment as I'm casting. It's a little bit more difficult and a little bit more intensity from my brain. Stun coming out onto the Pugna, that was insanity, but with the backup there, they don't really want to commit onto anything. Nice little high grade sentry ward. Ritsu's got the Manta style, so Root, Decrepify, none of that will stick to him anymore. RP definitely will. Winter's Curse definitely will, but otherwise, pardon me, I'm so sorry. Bane sitting far in the backline, smoked up. Bugner just sitting there, going in on the tower. Windranger smoked, stunning up the Ember Spirit Ana. Beautiful Warlock on coming down straight onto the Bugner, just to ensure that he falls before anybody else. Bane goes down as well. Ana is getting chased away as well as Magnus. They're going to chase down the Magnus here. They don't really care about Ana, seeing as he has the Aegis of the Immortal. He's still just running. They know where he is because of the Spectral Dagger coming out of him. Ana shows himself as well, rooting up the Spectre just to ensure his escape on the RP boy, on the Magnus boy. Winter's Curse almost already been committed. Sorry, I thought it was going to come out. Right, the Windranger, he's going to TP out. Ember Spirit gets the Empower, additional bit of Empower damage. There it is. Aegis Prophet comes down to the bot lane to just push it out. He has enough for a BKB, maybe not for a buyback though, so he's going to hold on to it for just another second. He most surely does now, so he's probably going to buy the buy. I'm just tripping over my bloody words. He's probably going to buy the BKB soon because he'll have the buyback money. There. Okay? There? Alright, so Silver Edge coming out from Magnus. That is really good against the Spectre. Here's a gem. I didn't pick that up in the last fight. 4 bounties, 4 OG, perfectly played. Warlock. No, nothing up there for you, my friend. I wonder if he's going to go Refresher or... yeah, no. If you don't go Arcane Boots, you're probably not going to have enough mana. So this is just a commentary from the last game that I had. Last game that I casted. Ember Spirit just committing straight onto the Windranger in the high ground of the Wind and Rain base. Death Prophet only just getting a bit of life steal coming out. Siphon Soul coming out. Warlock doesn't have the golem for another 50 seconds. Windranger has to buy back. Pugnolt just nether blasting in between the racks is just trying to ensure that the Metazile has already been used, so he can't escape the root. He pops the ultimate. The ulti is just going to go straight into the Bane. Bane gets to sleep off before anything else happens. Nature Prophet, Warlock will get picked off by the Nature Prophet, I believe it was. Bane falls as well. 2 for none so far. Nature's Prophet, Death Prophet is just chasing after the Pugna. He's going to try to secure the additional damage. Warlock falls. C6 securing the RP onto the Death Prophet. Just use Exorcism, so he will fall. Spectre is trying to get away, but he does not have the meta style, so he is getting a little bit of trouble. Nice life drain coming out from the Pugna. Beautiful teamwork coming out from OG with the root into life drain. Nice bloody root again from Arda, securing onto the Nature Prophet. Nature Prophet buys back. He's going to go straight into the tier 3s of OG, trying to secure as much damage as he can, but Ember Spirit just buys back. TP's back immediately. He has the ability to go down the mid. If he did, which quite clearly he did not, but the mid lane of Rax has fell. Pugna, he might just go for the tier 4s. Yep. He's just going to start putting some damage into the tier 4s. Maybe just for the fun of it, maybe just for help the creeps get that. But he's also done 400 damage to the towers so far. It's got a 5-second cooldown, so he's doing a little bit, but now they make the call. Let's go bot. Arna's coming back as well, he's almost here. Juve's Guard coming up next on him. 15k net worth advantage, it's pretty substantial, and it's on the Winter Wyvern as well. Here comes C6. the creeps are just running straight into the mid lane racks, as probably expected. Winter Wyvern coming in. He's going to try and get the Winter's Curse out onto the Death Prophet. I would have expected. Ana. He's just going to commit for this last set of racks here. And then they're going to go get the bottom tier 1 shrine. He gets out perfectly fine, as that is what Amber Spirits do. Especially when he has a Yule Scepter. It's such a beautiful item on him. Gets silenced. Now I'm just going to yield himself up and then just remnant away, you know, like, get out of here, boy. He's just going to TP back to base, bottle charges up, sell the bottle, or he's going to keep a hold of it, in case he comes across an arcane rune for top sun. But he doesn't really want to commit for the additional, he doesn't really want to commit for the additional levels in Dagon, as maybe he doesn't really want it at all, or if he does, the point of it would be that the point of why he's not buying it is because he just wants the buyback money, which I believe you could still buy one of them, one of the levels, level 4, and have still buyback money, but hey. Either way, he's still bursting down Wind Ranger and Warlock anyway, so he doesn't really need to care about it, in terms of leveling them up, but it's still available. Hey, I was completely right on my itemization for the Nature's Prophet. I'm happy again. I said this last game, but I'm happy. What I can call just have a general knowledge of items that might be coming out, and just makes me happy, dudes. Just makes me happy. And just out on Brill as well. Milan. He has the Maelstrom, but it's very meh on a core, on a support Wind Ranger, sorry. Certain heroes I don't know anything about what they're gonna do for next. Arcane Rune bot. Ana's just gonna come for it now. There's also DD top. Makes you really wonder which one they want more. The Arcane Rune, or securing Mjolnir and then going in. Yeah, okay, so they want the DD on Ana. Yeah. Nope. Maybe the DD just thought, hey, let's go Roche. Maybe that was the idea. Either way, they have to know that it's happening, but they're too late anyways. Ritsu, he's got the heart now. Is it fully completed? It is. It's fully completed heart. Running at 460, not as fast as the Shadowblade Magnus, but it will be fine all the same. This ensures that it does not have buyback for this fight, but a Spectre with a heart is so strong. Ritsu committing the ultimate already. Pugna is in a little bit of trouble, I believe. The Warlock Golem coming out onto him. Aeon Disc already popped onto Winter Wyvern as well. Ana in the backlines has just destroyed 2 heroes. Winter Disc coming out onto the Death Prophet. Forever using the BKB as well as Shadowblade. Death Prophet being used up into the air. RP out onto the Spectre and the Death Prophet, so it's going to be... Oh, sorry, just the Spectre actually. I'm blind as all hell. Thought there was someone else hidden behind him. Forever and Brill just kind of doing what they can. Brill is going to fall. Forever will fall as well. Brill is still just making away with the Exorcism returning to him, healing him up. Nice timing for him. Spectre is still alive, but he needs to be healing. He does not have the ultimate, so he can't commit himself too easily now. No Tails, he's just going to do what he's been doing for pretty much the entirety of the game, just being like, hey guys, I'm the front liner here. Fiend's coming out onto the Warlock, and he will fall. Death Prophet in the mid lane. Don't know why they used the Fiend's Grip for a kill on the Warlock when they could be using it on Brill or Ritsu right now, but either way, whatever. Whatever, man. Just, you do what you. They could have just added like another level on that and done more damage. Okay, me just not doing that. Brill blinks in, BKB activated, he's trying to get the kill onto Big Danny Hotel, but there is a invisibility on him. Ana is low, but he's still got the Aegis anyway, so even if he falls, it's going to be actually worse for them if he falls. There he goes, he's dead. Top Sun is... Oh! With the scrape and then the heal coming in from Jarek, securing his life. Life where his Boyan just popped up again, but that's automatically because he is less than 70%. Ana is trying to secure the kill onto Ritsu. They do, and that is the game. Whether officially or not. There it is. Ritsu's heart saved him a lot during that elongated fight, but also was the cause of him not having buyback, so the irony.